of Grown Women Gaming. This is your girl Sharice here, hoping everybody have a lovely afternoon. Get into these topics, but first, let's introduce our lovely panel. First off, Miss L Boogie.
Good morning, everyone. It is hot as balls out here in Southern California. But I hope everyone else is enjoying their weekend, and I'm ready to go. Let's get into some topics.
All right, what's up, my girl Delilah?
What's up? What's up? Glad to be here, Grown Women Gaming. Looking forward to these topics, and I hope everybody had a good week so far.
I'm ready to go. Let's get into some topics.
All right, last but not least, Miss Lady Infamous.
Hello, everyone. Happy Saturday. Good morning. This is me, Lady Infamous 415, Grown Women Gaming. I hope you got everything on standby and enjoy these topics, y'all.
All right. First up, what has everybody been playing since last week?
Oh, wow.
Let's start.
Okay, wait. First of all, we did announce our little contest we were having with another group, and apparently the ladies of Grown Woman Gaming were not playing. Like, y'all came through on this in 1 week. Y'all have like literally killed the leaderboard. Like I almost wish you could throw a picture of it up. But go ahead. What y'all been playing?
Wow. I'll go first. I've been trying to play everything I could possibly be, man. Oh my God. My hands was hurting at one time. I played Brothers. I played The Final Station. I played The Valley. I'm playing Injustice. It's too many games. Just because of this competition alone, I'm playing games that I usually don't play. I'm playing them now. And I'm gonna be honest with you, The Final Station was a good one. It was a good game. It was a really good game. I enjoyed it. That's it, but it's just too many. It's just too many. Too many right now. Too many games.
All right, what about you, Delilah?
Man, I've been on Game Pass pretty heavy, so I've been trying to knock out every little like easy achievement I can on Game Pass, But I was able to wrap up like What Remains of Edith Finch, IDARP, things like that. I've been trying to get into Telltale games, but like you already know, they put me to sleep, so I fell asleep like 4 times trying to play Wolf Among Us. That's why I haven't really finished that one. There's a lot of little games, but if I had to pick one big game that I'm playing, AAA would be that Nier Automata game. It's pretty fire.
Really?
Yes. I'm loving it. RPG, action RPG just came out a couple weeks ago now. So very fun game.
I've been trying to watch streams of that, but it looks boring to me almost. Is it what? I don't know. I'm gonna try again.
Yeah, definitely give it a look. I mean, because right now I'm like level 7. And so I'm trying to you get like a little bot that kind of follow you around. I'm trying to upgrade that bot because I'm in this boss fight and this dude is ridiculous, and I got it. So I created a save before the fight, which kind of helped me out because I was able to go back and grind a little bit. But yeah, it's one of those type games, straight made by Platinum. Straight action RPG through and through. Story so far is decent. Very fast paced combat. Real-time combat. It's fun. I'm enjoying it.
All right, what you been playing there, Boogie?
Basically the same thing as him. I played through Brothers, which is like so underrated. I don't understand why that game wasn't like, I don't know, like we like watch, I don't know if you guys ever watch the the Inside Xbox things, the little weekly things. And they're always talking about games like this, and you're just like, it's whatever. Yeah, and we stick to the AAA stuff, but like that game, I mean, the story and the gameplay, you had to use both controllers to move the characters, and it was really emotional in the end. Like, it seriously had me depressed. Like, I felt down for real for like a good couple of hours after playing the end, and I don't know. I think this challenge that we're doing is awesome because it's making us play games that we probably wouldn't normally play. So like Abzu. Abzu was beautiful.
Oh my God.
I didn't really.
Yes.
I played it twice.
Yeah.
You could just sit there.
The controls are wonky though. I didn't really like the controls on that game.
I had to invert it and like play it like a airplane game, and I was able to kind of capture the controls that way. It felt weird because they inverted by default, but I had to make one like the left and right turn normal. So I made like gears or something like that, and then the other ones, yeah.
I ended up having to do the same thing like toward the end. But yeah, so I played that, and then that other one. What was that one? The one where it's like you're playing through a movie. That was pretty awesome. You know which one I'm talking about? The
Light Shift.
Yeah, Late Shift.
Oh, that was crazy too.
Oh, okay,
yeah, that was crazy.
Did you? What happened? What you did? What was your ending? No.
So I played through it 3 times. And
wait, no spoilers, no spoilers.
Oh, there's no
yeah. Dang. So I played through it 3 times, and I'll probably play through it 1 more because it doesn't take long to play through it, especially now. And the goal next time is to make different choices than what I made before. But it's really seamless. I know that there are some choices. It doesn't matter what you choose. You're going to get the same outcome. But the way it moves through as you're making the choices, it doesn't even feel like you're like making choices. Like, you know how when you're playing Telltale, how it's definitely a waiting period.
Right.
Like waiting. You can tell everybody's like waiting. Like,
yeah.
You know, but it was very seamless. Kudos to the developers because that was pretty awesome. I wouldn't mind playing more games like that. I mean, I wouldn't want a bunch of games, obviously, but, you know, having those type of games come in and out, you know, once a year, that would be awesome. So, yeah. But, yeah, I have more games to play. I've been kind of taking a break and doing family stuff. And then, but this Monday is the last day of my semester. Hold on, Augie. So, yeah, so after that, then it'll be on, like Donkey Kong.
Yeah, that's why I'm a little bit nervous here, man, because right now I'm leading the board, but I know it's going to be short-lived because of the fact that, like, I got some stuff coming up mid-month that I'm about to worry about, and so I'm trying to get it in now. I know you guys are going to catch me no time, and so it's going to get interesting towards the later part of the month.
The only thing I played was Batman's Telltale, the very first one. I've had it on my system now for about 2 years, but I've never played it. And I decided to pop that in and finished it. And now I see why I, again, hate Telltale games. Like, it's interesting, but it's not there for me like it used to be. But yes.
I can't watch someone stream them. I've tried playing them. I just can't do it. Like, and I'm a big Batman fan, so I know all the myths and I know the history and all the backstory. And this whole game did like a complete 180. So it was like hilariously funny to me how this story played out. With how they switch things up and how they introduce new characters for the second season that's already out because I think it came out last year. So I might be tempted to play it just for the laugh that it gave me during the first game. So that part was enjoyable. All right. Anything else, ladies?
No, I'm good. Too many games, man. Hashtag too many games.
Hashtag too many.
Yeah. Y'all are killing it. Y'all are killing it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Our first topic of the day. There was a streamer banned from Twitch for saying homophobic comments, saying basically hate speech to a certain extent. What are y'all thoughts on that? Did everybody read up on that story? Because apparently he was banned indefinitely, but because it was his first warning or something. I can't remember. Anyway, they changed. That's right.
Yeah.
So yes. What are y'all thoughts on that?
I mean, like, with my business hat on, remember I was telling you, like, exactly, like, how they did it. Like, it sucks because people should have a definite punishment for shit like this. But because they had never given him any type of written warning or any type of warning, they have to give him a warning right now. Right. But they do need to be cracked down on hate speech. All social media in general needs to crack down on hate speech and on bullying, cyberbullying, you know, because it's a real thing. But I think that maybe he says in there that he plans to really crack down on keeping those words out of his vocabulary. So we'll see, because I hate that people like PewDiePie, who to me said something way worse, are still able to be making money. And yeah, so I feel like people need to learn that that type of stuff is not acceptable, no matter what our political climate is.
what was the do you know exactly what word it was?
Let me pull it up. I have it on here.
Was it the F word?
Usually is what it is.
It usually is, but I didn't look at the word because again, I try not to put that stuff in me, but he says it on the regular, like he's been saying it forever.
It probably is. Yeah, and they probably should have done it sooner. You know, they probably thought, okay, enough is enough. We're gonna ban him. But every time he did it, you should have been taking tallies and saying, okay, well, you used it here, 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 and here. It's not like it's one of those things where you said it accidentally. You keep it in your vernacular, you know?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And that's what you have to do that as a business. Because I remember being in the military, there was a lady who just wasn't coming to work and they weren't writing her up. It was a civilian and she just wasn't coming to work. We had to go to a award ceremony for this lady for attendance because they weren't writing this crazy lady up. And then finally it became so much and then they couldn't fire her because they weren't writing her up on all the previous. So like you have to do that type of stuff.
Okay, it's like this. I agree with El Boogie as a business perspective. They can't let this shit slide. And with Amazon owning it now, they got more money in the budget to have people watch what they say. Don't get me wrong. When I first started streaming, I was talking like I was talking to one of my friends on the block. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's vulgar, sometimes it's out of pocket. But in order for me to be a better video game streamer, I have to appeal to everyone. So there's certain things I just can't say out of respect of the people that's watching me. And apparently, what it seemed to me like is people got big and now they want to say what they want to say and they get caught saying it and they get banned. Because I don't think Mohammed was. I don't believe any Twitch streamer who started or Mixer streamer or whatever started acting like this in the beginning. They had to act a certain way to get to that top. Oh, now they got a little bit of clout. They can say what they want to say and think they won't get no repercussions. It's not happening this time around. And I've seen a lot of people on Twitter being very vocal about how Twitch is, how they treating people with got a bunch of followers, a bunch of subscribers, and spitting out hateful content. And I know Twitch people is looking at all the Twitch big wigs going to Mixer because I see a bunch of tweets talking about, hey man, ever since I switched from Twitch to Mixer, it's been a breeze. You know, they don't like that. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So this is just, he's saying it's a witch hunt. Well, you know what? Call it what it is. You got caught up in it. This should be an example for all these other big Twitch streamers to just calm down what you say on live. That's it.
Yeah, because from a business perspective, companies don't want to deal with that. They don't want to have that hanging over their head over their other parts of their business. So if they're sponsoring you and they put some money into it, they definitely want to make sure that the message that they're putting out is a positive one. So yeah, anytime you get sponsored, things are gonna change, and I think that's where the difference come into play. It's like when you're, solo dolo, doing things on your own, things like that. Then typically you can get away with saying certain things, but anytime you got money involved and you're what you call it, representing a different company or somebody else's interests, then yeah, it's going to be a problem. But I completely agree with Boogie on this. I feel like he shouldn't say it anyway. Like it's one of those things that you're talking to everybody when you're doing this. You don't know who's going to come in your stream. So
I just listened to it. And I have to repeat verbatim what he said because it is horrible. I don't understand how he feels like he shouldn't have been banned. He literally says, here is the clip. I don't understand why I'm being banned, right? Like, I don't feel like there's anything hateful here is what he says. But he literally says in the clip, I need to stop saying the word faggot. But it's literally one of my favorite words.
That's that part right there.
That's a problem. We can't hear you. You're muted.
I'm not muted.
No, I heard.
Oh, okay. It was just like, are you serious, dude?
Right, right.
It's one of my favorite words.
That's just dumb. That's just dumb.
Right.
Why would you? Why would you even put that
you definitely deserve a ban for that. Like,
come on.
And I guess now it's a 30-day ban, so they're putting a 30-day ban, which could hurt him.
Oh, that could definitely. You stop. I mean, because you got to with stuff like this, you got to be consistent. That could definitely hurt him. So yeah, wow.
But yeah, right.
You're just dumb.
Like, how is that not
unbelievable?
Hateful. Like it's so ingrained in you that word is okay that you don't even realize that having that word as a favorite word in your vernacular is hateful in itself.
Right.
Because you're just dismissing entire genre of people's feelings. Like, screw you, I'm going to keep using the word because I like it. I like to use it as a put down, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
There's nothing positive of saying that word.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing at all.
And I used to say it too. But it wasn't until one of my good friends in the military, who was a lesbian, she was just like, I don't like that word. I don't like to hear that word. And I knew how the N-word feels for me. So it was just like, okay, you don't say that word anymore. And I stopped saying the word.
Yeah, I mean, you guys know me. Like, me and language, like, we got a long history with that. Me and bad language, I got a deep history with it. And so I used to say all kind of stuff, like under the sun. I had to really just evaluate myself where I want to be in life. And I had to change exactly the way I talked. Like, it just took a lot of working on me. It took forever. It wasn't overnight. It wasn't something that, just happened instantly. I had to pretend that my mom and my grandma was in the room at all times. Like, that's how I was able to change the way I talk. Man, because I respect my elders. You already know. but yeah.
I don't think he should have. I think he should have gotten banned indefinitely. If this is such a favorite word for him, and he's been saying on his stream constantly, honestly, somebody need to be made an example of, because nobody's really taking their bans, taking it seriously, because they're continuing to do this type of behavior. So honestly, Twitch needs to do a ban hammer and just cut them off at the knees.
I don't understand, because I agree with you, Sharice. Twitch headquarters is in San Francisco. Let me repeat that. Twitch headquarters is in San Francisco. They need to represent our people from our town better, because I know a lot of people in the video game industry. They come to my shop. We talk about
because you're right there. Yeah,
and they have partners. Oh, me and my husband or me and my wife are gonna go on vacation. Oh, me and my partner, we're gonna go to TwitchCon. That's some beautiful shit. You know what I mean? And I mean, ignorance is bliss, because when I was young, I was saying some shit I had no business saying. And as you grow as an adult, you learn not to say certain shit.
Yeah.
Not completely edit yourself as an individual, but out of respect for others, just learn not to say certain shit. And for him, he felt entitled.
We don't have respect for others.
He felt like he was entitled. He felt. What you mean we losing it?
We're losing respect for everyone.
I thought you was talking about the stream. Oh, no. Yeah. Like, he felt like he had clout. He felt like, I'm getting like probably thousands of dollars every month off of Twitch. I get to say whatever I want to say, and the people that are gonna support me saying this word, they're gonna still show me love. But that's not the case. There's gonna be more people who are gonna dislike what he's saying.
Have you guys thought about the fact that, like, he got all of his followers even while saying that word?
Yeah.
So, what if they are in the same mindset, or they have allowed it this long to where they don't?
I know this is unpopular opinion, but I think we also have a problem with our male audience in their forms of machismo. If you don't know what machismo is, it's like their machoism, their like way to look, be alpha,
masculine,
in a sense. Yeah. And we have a problem with that in our society of how they portray themselves. You know what I mean? Like, they feel like they have to put other ones down to feel big, you know?
Right.
And even the whole, like, I don't know if I want to go here, but even with all this like shit on Twitter that we have with like the scumcast and shit like that, like really, like we have a whole podcast dedicated to putting down others. Awesome. We're really moving forward, people.
We were having this discussion yesterday on GRG, and towards the end
last night on.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, so we were like,
you ready for this one, actually?
Oh yeah, and did you see? Did you see Shannon Loftus reply to me, and she's just like, we have to continue to lift each other up and like look toward happiness and look toward the good things. And I don't know why we seeing the focus on such negativity and differences in each other. Like, I don't know. Getting bad, but go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I co-sign that because I feel like, dude, we all, especially on the YouTube community, like everybody trying to do something to promote their channel and stuff like that. Why, why is it a problem if, okay, let's say for a prime example, if I ask you, what camera you're using and what you're using for your setup, and you don't want to share it with me because you're scared I'm gonna be on the come up. Like, I never understood that kind of mentality. I've always tried to pull people up, help people, because I wish when I was trying to do my thing that somebody was helping me.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So it's one of those things to where I don't mind helping anybody, or somebody wants some inside information or anything, because that's just how I am now. I've been there, I've seen things, I've heard things, and so for you to have a channel or a podcast or even create stock accounts downgrading people or trying to put people on blast. And what I don't understand, if you're thinking about it from like a pure racial issue, it's like it's kind of like black on black crime. Like, you don't see other channels doing this. You know what I mean? You don't see other people doing this.
You see black on black hate towards the gaming community within each other. And let's keep it 100. You got these Caucasians streamers looking at us, looking at us, and while they helping their people out, you know what I mean?
While we squabble like some ignorant folks,
and that's a damn shame
because they all helping each other. They put that shit aside, and they know that I'm helping a brother, I'm helping a sister. We gotta look at it like, oh, I don't want them to have nothing. Crabs in a barrel, I tell you, crabs in a barrel.
In a barrel, yeah. Definitely crabs in a barrel.
Anyone black
it's
in the know knows what I'm talking about. Crabs in a barrel.
You know what I mean? Because I like, if I get on, you all get on. Like, that's how I look at it.
If I eat, we
all eat. My circle, you good. Because I'm gonna look out for you.
Cheeseburger, we all get double cheeseburgers, okay? but is Twitch? I'm gonna say it again. Twitch headquarters is in San Francisco. They need to be more non-lenient, more harder, and enforcing the rules, especially if someone has the nerve to say faggot. I know somebody working at Twitch saw this shit and got hot, upset, disgusted, and I know they're going to be upset when they find out they only got 30 days. How you feel if I worked for Twitch and I found out that motherfucker said faggot directly towards the LGBT community, being disrespectful, and that motherfucker got 30 days, I'm looking at this job like, is this job really, protecting my own? Am I wrong to say that? Mm-hmm. Am I weird to say that? I'm gonna look at the company like, I work for you, right? You should be representing us a little bit more, and not just get this man 30 days on.
Again, he should have got it. That should have been indefinitely. He should have been cut off.
Like, make an example out of him, Like,
yeah, they need to.
And that's the problem. Like, these companies, they still want to keep that audience. They don't want to cave completely because they want to keep that audience. But it's like, sometimes you got to put your foot down. People are gonna come and go. Communities are gonna come and go. Find another streamer to get behind. Make that streamer big. Promote that streamer, because to me it's just a bad look. No matter how big you are, like, I don't understand why somebody like PewDiePie can get away with saying the N-word and still be successful, and so on and so forth. And it's other people too. And then you have these other streamers that come out and defend these people. It's like, where's your mindset? What are you thinking about when you defending this person? I It's just all this stuff is good for discussion and should make change throughout the community. But it's just kind of still sad to see that they're still saying, oh, we can ban this guy but not this guy, or we can shut down, like for instance, channels that use Nintendo footage or any of these, or just you talking about a game or you doing a review you weren't supposed to do and your channel get banned on YouTube, but then you got somebody like PewDiePie or one of these other sites or big sites that's showing dead people or saying the N-word and they still active and alive and able to make money on YouTube. It makes no sense. So you shoot down the little guy that's just trying to get on a come up versus trying to take down the real problem. It's just completely unfair.
That was a good topic, Sharice.
We try. But moving on. Our next one is an article came out about Cyberpunk. I'm sure everybody remember that from E3. How it hacked into the briefing.
Yes. Sexy ass game. Ooh. I can't wait.
But yes, it's a so we hyped for this, huh?
Yes.
But yes, it's supposed to have stealth elements in it. Are y'all happy with this? Are you kind of iffy on it? Or are you like, always, I'm going to kill everybody anyway, so it doesn't really matter? What y'all think?
Yeah,
I'll go first. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, for me, I'm excited about it because I love Splinter Cell. So for me, for it to have stealth, I'm game with that. I know even when I played Assassin's Creed Origins, like I try to do things stealthily. So it's a welcome change for me.
I personally like that you can pick either or, because personally, with my gaming style, I'll try to go stealth, right? But it's always something. I might trip over a rock. I might blow some leaves blow in my direction, and the enemies will find me, and I'll be like, "Fuck it!" and I go bam, 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 bam. So, to have the option to do one or two, that's great for me. I can't wait. Day one, bye. Let's go. I'm diving in, like Triple Cup said. I'm diving in this game. So
what about you, Boogie?
The only game that I ever really did stealth in was like Far Cry 3. But I don't know. Like, I'm such a weird gamer that I'll start out stealthily, but then, like Lady said, something will end up happening, and I'll have to go full rage tank mode. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that works out.
Man, I'm just excited for the game in general. I mean, any little nugget we can get is always welcome. So,
I want to do this. I want to try the stealth mode because I have to do full stealth. I like to get all those little check marks. So if the mission calls for stealth and you get extra credit for doing it, I'm going to do it, and I will replay it over if I mess up. It seems like an interesting, because everything is so open world and blow this up and blow that up. It's nice to be quiet and sneak in every once in a while and do your job and sneak out. So I'm enjoying that part. But I don't think this game is going to come out anytime soon. Like, maybe not in the next 2 years.
I think it's probably farther along than that, because then they start working on it right after Witcher 3. It's got to be farther along than just... I think it's coming out
2019, right? Yeah. I think so too.
Because they did the expansion for Witcher 3, and even that was still a while ago, So yeah, I think they're on track, man. It's probably just surprising. I mean, it looks like it's a lot, but they don't want to show everything, which I appreciate. They didn't show everything when they did Witcher, so I mean, I'm ecstatic about it. I mean, hopefully we'll see it in 2019, but 2019 is loaded anyway. If they don't come out, we still got a good lineup for the year. You know what I mean? So yeah.
I can't wait. That's all I'm saying. I can't wait.
I mean, this is CD Projekt Red we talking about. These jokers, they know what they're doing. Okay, so whether they decide to do stealth and all guns blazing mode, is likely to be pretty good.
Cool. All right, I'm sure everybody has Netflix. They might not be paying for it, but they are using it. But Netflix is trying out a new ultra tier mode. It's like $3 extra right now, but it's only over in Europe, and it's only for like again HD, all HD programming. Will y'all be willing to buy this?
HDR, I thought.
Oh, HD.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I think this is what it's like, all mostly HD programming.
Yeah, UHD, HD, HDR, all of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would y'all pay $3 extra for Netflix?
I would, because you guys
So
know
it
me.
is. It is the HDR.
Yeah,
so
HDR is included too. So
no, I'm saying that the Ultra, the differences between the Ultra and the standard and the premium is that HDR is not there in the premium standard basic.
It's HDR.
Right.
Yeah, if TV supports it, then yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm not spending. I'm cheap. I'm not spending no extra $3.
Well, right now T-Mobile pays for my Netflix, and I only pay a little extra for the premium for the 4K stuff. So I really only pay $3 right now. So I'm cool.
Hope that deal sticks through. Shoot.
Well, I got it for at least 2 years. They have that new military program going on right now.
Oh,
so
cool.
like it's the T-Mobile One service, and then you get it half off the military. So
didn't T-Mobile, did that buyout happen with them and Sprint? Did they buy Sprint?
I think they're waiting for what's the name to approve them.
The FCC, something like that.
Yep.
As far as me, like, if your TV supports it, I say get it. I mean, if it's that important to you. But looking at this, and if HDR is the only option, the only thing that's adding, then no, absolutely not. I'll stick with premium. And just get my HD and keep it moving, because HDR isn't that like it's not a what you call it, common thing right now. It's not like on every program. It's not in every TV at this point. So I'll wait till it's a bit more mainstream. That's the word I was going. Once HDR is a little more mainstream, I could see this being an issue, but right now it's just not enough to justify the $3 a month extra per month.
I'm with Dalal on this one.
It's just one thing.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get my Luke Cage series a week earlier or something.
That little chart kind of messed them up. Like, they probably shouldn't have used that to promote their new Ultra, because it just
like you just let me know it's just one thing.
Right. Like, yeah, I'll stick with premium. Nah. So
you stick with premium. All right, then. This topic right here has kind of got me all messed up. I don't know if anybody read in the chat, but this lady she's a writer from Guild Wars 2. She was talking about how writers make dialogue to get the player's character more choices or make them more believable. But anyway, somebody tried to come in and basically mansplain to her how she was doing it wrong.
For the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And he tried to explain to her.
Creator? Okay.
Yeah, for the game. Like, he's sponsored by the people who make the game. What was it? Athens something?
Okay. I remember the story. Okay.
ArenaNet.
That's it. ArenaNet.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Anyway, they had a little back and forth. Somebody else that worked at the company came back and defended her, but ArenaNet decided to fire both of the workers for talking to, I guess, disrespecting this content.
Because there was a comment where she says ass hats.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So they fired her.
This is going to set a dangerous. This is
what I'm saying. This is what I was trying to put out when I was talking on GwG last night. It was like, you got to be careful when you're on Twitter. Like, like for me, like, I know Boogie same way, and Sharice, like, all of us, we all use our actual faces. I use my actual name. You know what I mean? So it's like, you have to be real careful what you say on Twitter. So she's pretty much putting out how they doing their writing, what the concept they go through or whatever. And so he pretty much saying, no, you're doing it wrong. I'm just going to sum it up like that. And she's like, no, you joker, this is how we do it. And then the person, I feel bad for the guy who wanted to defend her. Like, he just jumped in like, let me defend my coworker, and he gets fired too. I would be devastated, because I'm just trying to, I'm looking out for my coworker. I'm like, look, dude, we didn't even ask your opinion. We just, trying to talk about how we go about writing. Don't come in here chiming thinking you know how it works when we try and tell you how it works. That's the gist of it. And then I get fired too? Like, are you kidding me? I feel sorry for that guy, but she shouldn't have said that though. Like, I look at it like that too. Like, she shouldn't have went into full attack. Oh, you attacking me? Let me attack you mode. I think she could have handled that a way better, because if she would have, she would have kept her job. Sometimes you don't know how Twitter translating text, and that could always be a problem. I sometimes have to reread and rewrite things I write or I post, because of the fact that I don't know how this is going to translate. I don't know how, if I say something, how Boogie's going to take it. I don't know if I say something, how Lady or Sharice is going to take it. So I have to sometimes reread and make sure this is coming off properly before someone blow up or say, whatever. I don't know. I went off on a tangent, but go ahead.
Right. I mean, my thing was like, it looks poorly on the company, because it doesn't even look like you have any type of backup for any of your females that work for you. Mm-hmm. Like, if you work for ArenaNet, they will not have your back as a female, because it's just like, how do you feel that it's okay for one of your paid content creators to attack one of your actual devs, but the only person that gets in trouble is the female dev?
But see, I don't think the guy actually like attacked, like called her out or said something bad to her like that. I think he was just commenting on the writing process and how it should be done this way when he doesn't even write in the business. That's what he was saying. He didn't call her like a name, I thought.
I don't think he called her a name.
Yeah.
But I guess it went into Reddit too.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. I was gonna get to that right there in a minute. Because apparently now, they're like, if we wanted to, we can get somebody fired. Reddit is like, oh, now if we don't like this person, we can get them fired, and that's dangerous. Developers are gonna stop speaking on Twitter because of this.
Right.
If there's a chance I lose my job, okay, then I just stop. I just take a break from it. Mm-hmm. I don't need that kind of drama in my life.
I do. I agree with you on this, but I think ArenaNet is weak on it for handling it like that. They could at least gave her a suspension or dock pay or something.
And they should have said something to him too. The content creator. Like,
it's funny.
He's the one who started it. He's the one who initiated the whole confrontation, and it's just like that probably should have been more of a direct message,
right?
This is interesting. Yeah, because if you click on the Reddit article, it talks about where is it? Go ahead, Delilah, while I look for this.
What I was saying was that I feel like ArenaNet, it'd be funny, well, not so much funny, I shouldn't use that term, but it'd be interesting that what if they wanted to get rid of those people anyway, and they had this was like the best reason. Like, look, since you said we was gonna get rid of you anyway, but since you said this, you gone. And you and him, like, I mean,
or they say they was looking for an excuse,
right? But some companies are like that. Like, you're already on probation anyway at work, and so now you say you say this one thing, and then now you gone. They looking for that one thing just to let you go.
I also want to point out, she said this on her personal Twitter. This was not a company Twitter. This is her. Yeah. This was a personal Twitter where this exchange took place.
Yeah. Nothing's protected on Twitter. Like, I don't understand. Right. Even if it's a personal case, nothing's protected on Twitter. Like I said, that's why you gotta be super careful about what you put on there. And it's tripped me out because some people's timelines are cancer. Like, you be like, how are you saying all this on your timeline? How are you putting all these memes and whatnot on your timeline? Let your company or whoever you work for find out what you're doing. If you're working, you know what I mean? That kind of deal. It's like, why would you put yourself in so much jeopardy? And I just.
And a lot of companies now are having they do a social media clause in their contracts when they hire you. Hell, I work for a library and I got one.
Yeah. I mean, because they serious about that, because social media is so prevalent right now.
Okay. Heather, Miss Marvel said, let me pull up the chat real quick. She said that she been given a warning. So she's saying she had a track record already.
Okay.
And because she had said something like, she was glad that Total Biscuit died or something.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Wait. Wow. She said that for real?
Okay.
I didn't know that.
Check the chat.
Yeah, I see what she's saying, but she had already had a warning. Okay, I mean, damn.
Oh, I heard Total Biscuit was a jerk too, but I'm not going to say no junk like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whether he chose to be a jerk, that's on him. Wow.
That put things in different.
It changes everything.
Yes, it does. It does because
it kind of does. But is it enough for you to lose your job over though?
You should have lost your job.
She got a warning. She had a warning. Oh, man, wow.
She had a warning. She could have got fired based on her first initial shit that she said about Total Biscuit. She should have got fired then.
So this is a second offense. Yeah, no such thing as strike 3 anymore, man.
She said it's not verified, but that's what she read.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on her Twitter account now looking at tweets. But
if that's what she said, if this is true, then they was waiting for that opening, honey.
Yes, they were waiting for her to say something. Yeah,
yeah.
But then she's stupid because she should have kept everything low.
Mm-hmm. Right? Is that
it's funny how I speculated that before it happened.
On Reddit, you know, like making her look like a horrible person, just like, oh, well, you should have been able to engage with him in the conversation. No one even knows if this guy or whatever has said things before to her. This content creator, like if he's, it's just like if he's always had something to say, you know what I mean? And then I don't know. Sometimes you gotta step away when you're having a bad day on Twitter because it's so easy to go 100 on people.
You ain't never lied.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You are not.
Oh, she has the tweet here about the random asshat comment, and I don't feel like this is something to be fired over. She says, like, the next rando asshat who attempts to explain the concept of branching dialogue to me as if you know, having worked in a game narrative for a fucking decade, I have never heard of it. It's getting insta-blocked. PSA. Like, she's just saying, if I have any other random person that comes and tries to mansplain to me, like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, like, she was just fed up. Because it was probably a gang of people, not just that guy, sending her messages, telling her how she's not doing the game right.
Yeah, that could be annoying.
I'm saying, because I'm sure we've all had that conversation at least once in our careers. Right. Somebody trying to tell us how to do our jobs.
And my thing, too, is I feel like comments like this happen all the fucking time with dudes. I'm sorry, I had to pull out the F-bomb. But I feel like that happens all the time with dudes, and they're not fired.
That's a good point. Well, I guess what's the guy who defended her? I mean,
the guy who was defending her got fired too.
Yeah, but the guy who defended her, like I said, I feel sorry for that guy because he was just trying to be cool. Like he probably liked her and everything. Like, yo,
he probably liked her. He probably liked her, and he was like, "I'm going to defend my honor," and got fired as well.
Got fired for trying to defend. Yeah.
How many times have we seen dudes from like other game companies say shit like this and nothing happens to them?
Right. I can't even post about how good I think a game is anymore because if I say something's great, if I say, "Oh, State of Decay is awesome," I'm gonna get a gang of posts. It's trash and this and telling me why I shouldn't like the game. You know what I mean? It's like I don't want that on my timeline. So, but yeah.
Moral of the story is be careful what you say on Twitter, and
especially if you're a female.
Especially if you're a female, and if you're having a bad day,
that's a shame.
Maybe you.
And it shouldn't be that way.
And that's the part that I'm saying is that's why I was like, how is this fireable? Because if it was a dude, I don't think he would have been fired.
And make it so bad, he could have called her. If it was a dude, he could have said every bad word in the land, and he would not have been fired.
Right.
But that's that troll culture for you. That's what same old Primal said.
That's crazy, man.
The next one.
Oh yeah. Our next topic. One of my favorite movies. It's helped me out in video games to this day is Zombieland. And apparently Zombieland 2 is finally going to be made and the original cast is coming out with it. Thoughts, ladies? Do y'all remember? First of all, do y'all remember some of the rules that they give out with y'all when y'all watch the movie? Do you remember the rules? Do you remember the rules?
I remember it's double tap.
Don't go in the bathrooms by yourself.
There you go. That one. Do your cardio.
Yep.
Wear a seatbelt.
Okay.
Wear a seatbelt.
Correct.
Yep.
Oh, It was like 3 more, I think.
Are you done?
No.
Well, if Bill Murray, he was in that movie as well, right?
Yes, and
That's
that's the only one. That's the only one not coming back.
He's not.
But he died in it anyway.
Yeah, he did die in that. He did die in the first one. I like zombie movies, and this was one of my personal favorites because it was a little bit of comedy mixed in there, and Woody Harrelson, oh my God, he just did so good in that movie, and I just can't wait. Do we have an official date? Are they like producing production now, or they wrapped it up?
No, I think it's still in early production, so it probably won't come out until sometime next year.
Ooh, I'm gonna be there.
Somebody said Tallahassee. Oh.
That's his name. So I'm excited for this. I like when certain movies like this Zombieland 2 is like a movie I will go to the movies for. I wouldn't wait till it goes on DVD.
It says they're not even starting filming until early 2019.
Oh, so. Yeah. That's
See?
It's got some time.
It's 2020.
It might come out around Halloween next year.
And it says the director added that they will hopefully be able to start to share more news soon about the sequel, which reportedly will start shooting in early 2019.
Man, I want to see who's the writer. Did they say announce the writer yet? Because that's what I care about, the writer.
Oh, yeah.
Writer and director.
I ain't got my notes with me. Let me go check.
If they got the original writer and director.
Oh, yeah. That's what it says. Original writers.
Oh, nice.
Brett Reese and Paul Wernick.
Oh, nice. Okay. So they know where they want to take it in probably already anyway.
That's awesome. They're going to put some new rules. They're going to put some new rules in the beginning. I know it. It's been such a time gap between the last.
I have to watch that movie.
That last movie and this new movie come out. They're going to have to put some new rules.
I hope. Yes.
Nah,
and see, I don't do scary movies. No, they got to rehash the old ones, but then make some new ones. But yeah, I don't do scary movies, people. But I love this movie because it was funny, but yet it was still zombies. So I could watch Joe Son by myself and not, end up beating my husband up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, it wasn't really a scary movie.
It was funny. Yeah, my daughter could watch it. And, that was always good.
Always good. I'm happy it's coming out.
Yes. All right. Do we have any questions from our chat?
Ooh. I'm sorry. I should have put questions there. How was y'all 4th though? It was on.
Yeah. That shit was awesome.
Yeah, it was good.
Did you guys eat good? Did you guys eat good in the neighborhood?
Yes, I've been on the whole achievement hunt thing. So what I did we ordered in and I played video games. It was awesome. And plus it rained here, so we couldn't even go out and do barbecue or anything like that. So
mine was very, very, very low key. I did some barbecue pork sliders and had like ice cream and also did like play video games the majority of the day. Took a good nap in like the middle of the afternoon. It was awesome. What about you, El Boogie? What you do for the 4th?
I made this bomb chicken, and we just chilled, I think, most of the day. And then we went to see fireworks over at the Rose Bowl, and almost got my ears blown out because people were shooting fireworks from their houses, and like big fireworks from their houses. So that was awesome.
Okay, we have a question from Cedric. He said, "Have any of you ladies seen A Quiet Place? Is that a movie?"
Yes, it's a movie.
I have not.
If it's a scary movie, no.
Absolutely not.
Like,
is it a scary movie?
Like, I'll just let you know right now. No.
A scary movie? Nah, I haven't seen it, but I'm gonna.
It looks interesting though. It does.
Oh, really?
It's something has happened and you can't make noise or people are going to come after get you. I don't know. It looked this freaky. And again, I don't do scary because I have an over imagination.
It's got good reviews.
I don't care.
So Cedric, you tell me if it was good and I'll take your word for it.
Right. You go ahead and watch it and you tell me what happened. Like, I'm not watching that.
Yeah, that's not
Especially when they say based on a true story. Fuck.
See,
it's not real for me.
That's how
I agree.
Like, no, thank you.
I have a question from Antonio Taylor. He says, "Have y'all played near Automata?"
Automata? Yes.
I say Automata. Okay.
A lot of people say Automata. I used to say Automata.
I haven't played it yet, but I'm waiting for that price to go down, and I'm gonna get it. I'm planning to play it. Yeah, Delilah, you played it, right?
Yes, I love it. So far, so good. I think I talked about it a little bit earlier in the show. Very good game. Gameplay is tight. I mean, it's made by Platinum, so the action is just like Bayonetta. I mean, down to the time, everything. Like the time, how you do the slow down time attack on Bayonetta. That's how the gameplay is as far as the combat. But it has like RPG elements and branching stories. I think it's like 25 endings and like 6 main story endings, and you play as different characters and stuff like that. It's dope. I'm loving it. Like McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Loving it like McDonald's. Okay, I see.
I'm gonna play it just because you say it's good, Delilah.
Oh, it's great. You're not gonna regret it. I know the type of games you like. You're definitely gonna like this game.
All right.
I don't see any more questions. I know.
Any more questions?
No, I should have did questions earlier. My bad. No, we ain't got no more questions.
Oh wait, I got still post this stuff, so you gotta wait. I'm typing it one day.
Oh, you guys post something up. Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Oh, I can tell you how my 4th went. I can tell you how I got carded for the first time in 20 years.
Oh wow.
Wow, really?
It's impressive.
I know. Apparently, yeah. Yeah, that kind of hurt my heart a little bit. It kind of hurt my heart.
We got some questions coming in.
What game Ninja Theory will make next?
Oh, wow. Well, okay. Well, let me go first because I want to get this out of the way. Because right now, I'm playing through Hellblade, and I hate that game.
Man,
it's okay. Let me clarify.
The gameplay is awesome. Like you fighting.
The combat's dope. The graphics are gorgeous.
The stories that you hear in her head is dope.
Yeah.
Fucking puzzles.
Oh my god.
Garbage.
Girl, say that. Them puzzles. That's the only thing I hate about that game. I can't stand those puzzles. But as far as what they're gonna make next, I don't know. I just hope it's not like Hellblade. Just with the puzzles at least.
No. Let me see. I have one. Heather Miss Marble says, "Are you looking forward to Super Smash? And what character is your fave?" I don't have a Nintendo Switch. I can't speak on something I ain't got, honey. So, but I know
I'll probably be getting it because my kid is already asking me for it. But I probably won't. So.
Yeah, like okay, I could speak on a little bit. I mean, I probably will pick up Smash. My favorite character is Link. I've always played with Link when he's on the game. But that's outside of that. I feel like they need to show more of the game before I can really just jump into it. Because I mean, I do like the fact they have all the characters, but that's about it.
Okay. While we answer these questions, Sharice is breaking up a code for you guys. So whoever cops it first, let us know and and congratulations and good luck. Let me see. What game? Primal Data. He says, "What game that's coming to Game Pass that you're most looking for?" Give me Full House Poker, cuz. Full House Poker.
Are you? Oh my god! I'm gonna take you to Vegas. I swear to God, I'm gonna take you to Vegas, and you better rent us some money. You we better come out of with stacks.
Man, give me a regular like baby table with like a few people, and I can make you. I might get you some money, man. But I ain't Vegas. Vegas is like you gotta have a good poker face. If they see your shit, they're gonna raise your shit. They call your bluffs. I can't do it. Maybe video poker, but I don't know, man. Nah, man. Don't put your money on me on Vegas, man. But Full House Poker, man. I miss the Texas Heats that comes on like on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I miss the tournaments. I miss that you go dress your avatar up, go to the casino and play poker. Oh my god, I have to fire up the 360 just to play that. That's all I want right now. They gave me my Call of Duties, so I'm cool. What about you, Delilah?
Yeah, so as far as games looking for on Game Pass, I'll have to say for me this year it's kind of what you got? Forza Horizon 4 is coming to Game Pass. That's gonna be probably the next thing I get once it drops. Definitely day one. Once it release. And anything else that Microsoft does first party, I'm looking forward to as far as Game Pass is concerned. So yeah.
Anyone else? Boogie, what you looking forward on Game Pass?
Forza Horizon 4 coming up next, and really just for the surprises, because they seem to keep surprising us. Gamescom is coming up at the end of August.
That's right.
And from what I've heard, it's going to be bigger than E3, which I don't see how, but all right. I'm ready to do it.
I don't see how either. They killed it at E3 though.
Yeah, E3 was nice. I wish they would do more RPGs.
Play in their Autonomo, you'd be good.
So I just need to go ahead and buy it and just be happy.
Yes, I think you're
I can't play it right now because y'all are killing me in the achievements. So I can't play it right now.
I have to play it when I'm done.
You get achievements, right?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do, but I only get 1,000. I can't get. I need like a good 4 games just to compete with y'all.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Going once, going twice. All right, Therese.
All right, ladies. Thank y'all for hanging with us in the chat today. El Boogie, what's your outro?
All right, Miss El Boogie 0208. You can catch me on Twitter with that same name. My gamer tag is the same. My Mixer name is the same. I'll be on Mixer weekdays at 10. More consistently this week. Last week was kind of off because of the holiday and whatnot. But yeah, coming back at you, playing PUBG and all that goodness. So yeah, thanks. Thanks for watching.
All right, where can we find you at, lady?
Thanks for everybody that stopped by. Thanks for all the new people that came through. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to the panels. Shout out to my lurkers and my haters. You know where I be at, lady_infamous30. aka Real G's Moves in Silence. We are going to play Quantum Break later on this afternoon.
Oh, nice.
And if I feel a little frisky, we might play something else. I don't know, but maybe something else. But definitely Quantum Break later on today, and Dark Souls tomorrow. So one love, and make sure y'all smack that like button, smack that share button, and subscribe. We'll be here every Saturday, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
All right, Delilah.
Yes, you guys know you can find me on Twitter, Delilah_HD. I'll be jumping online today, probably handle some Hellblade, trying to wrap that game up. I'm at this little boss fight. That's annoying. That's pretty much it, man. Just catch me on Twitter. Catch me right here on GwG on Saturdays. Catch me on GwG Fridays at 9:30 Eastern, and right here noon Eastern on Ladies Channel. Thanks for
Thanks for rocking with us. I really got some real ones. Thank you. Bye.